What's going on, guys? It's Asal, and today we are going to be talking about the top 5 things that Titanfall 2 needs in order to be successful. Now, we are talking about this because we just got our first taste of Titanfall 2 via a short teaser trailer aired just 2 days ago. Now, in the trailer, we don't get much information about the game, which is to be expected, other than the fact that Titans will have massive swords, which looks sweet. Now, we will learn more about the game on June 12th when the official reveal happens, but today, I want to talk about how Titanfall 2 can overcome its predecessor's shortcomings. Number 1, weapon variety. The original Titanfall delivered a really great multiplayer experience, and there was really never a dull moment, at least initially. Both pilot and Titan movement was very quick, it was intuitive, and moving across the battlefield felt all but effortless. So the core gameplay mechanics of Titanfall really were superb, but mechanics alone really aren't enough to carry a game. You need content. Now, unlocking and using new weapons is fun in every shooter, but when you only have 7 out of the 10 guns in the case of the original Titanfall all behaving more or less the same, the game gets old pretty quick. So we need lots of more guns. We need some kind of progression where we can work towards lots of guns, and not just lots of guns, the guns that are all different, that all behave differently, so we don't just get that stale aspect of using all these guns that behave more or less the same. Number 2, a bigger scale. As I mentioned previously, the core mechanics of Titanfall really were spot on, but the scale of the multiplayer experience really limited those mechanics from their full potential. Now, if we had some bigger maps with bigger teams, I think that would really bring Titanfall 2 to life, because you have these massive titans. It just makes sense to have this all-out warfare, not these small controlled maps with static environments. It needs to be big, not 6v6 combat on a crowded map. Now, that's not to say that small scale is bad, rather quite the opposite. I enjoy the small scale quite a lot, but this just plays back into having more variety for players. Number 3, progression. Arguably one of the main reasons Titanfall died so quickly. Now, there was very little to unlock in the original Titanfall. After 20 hours in the driver's seat, many were left just twiddling their thumbs and got bored of the game. Now, weapons and Titans are the type of unlocks that shouldn't take too long to earn. So what else is there? Well, the answer, in my opinion, is cosmetics. Having cosmetic unlockables has been proven to work in the past, and I think it would work very well in Titanfall. Take CSGO, for example. Skins are huge. For some people, it's all they care about, so much so that they are willing to shell out big bucks for those rare skins. Now, having rare and hard to get skins in Titanfall is something that would keep players around for the long haul, which the original Titanfall really failed to do. We could have cool weapon skins, even cool Titan decals. I think they could add a lot of depth to this system and maybe even randomize it a bit, similar to CSGO, so it keeps players coming back because they never know what they're gonna get. They could get something rare, they might not, and it just keeps players coming back and keeping them around. Number 4. Now, number 4 is a little different here. This is something that Titanfall 2 doesn't need, and that's a single player campaign. Now, lots of players were very upset at the lack of a single player campaign in Titanfall, and I understand why, but a campaign won't help the longevity of the game. It simply won't. That's not to say a campaign wouldn't be welcome, but as far as staying relevant goes, a campaign would do little for Titanfall 2, even if it is absolutely superb. The core focus needs to be on improving the longevity of multiplayer, and a campaign simply won't do that. Last but not least, number 5, dynamic maps. Now, when I'm piloting a massive Titan, things need to break. Not only does it make sense to add some destruction to Titanfall 2, but it will also make for a much more dynamic experience and keep gameplay fresh. Titanfall had a problem with becoming stale so quick, and a lot of us were just bored with these super static environments. It was always the same, the game would never play out differently, it was just more and more of the same. But if we had these dynamic breaks, we have these buildings that you could just smash to pieces with your Titan, that would be just so cool. And even just playing into the variety, we could have maybe Titans that are built for destroying buildings, and just add lots of different Titans that you can get into the game, playing again into variety, because at the core experience of Titanfall, what's missing was content, because without that content, there's just nothing to keep players around, and that's ultimately what Titanfall 2 needs to be successful. Leave a comment down below as to what you think Titanfall 2 needs in order to succeed, because I know a lot of people played the original Titanfall and for various reasons were disappointed, so I'm curious as to know what you guys think in that regard. Now guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button, and if you want to see more videos just like this one, be sure to subscribe to my channel. Everyone, this has been Asal, and I will see you guys next time.